Okay, so the next part of my makeup declutter is going to be foundations, primers, setting sprays, powders, concealers, things of that nature. So let's just go ahead and get started. This is my foundation, primer, and setting spray drawer, and then I have another drawer dedicated to concealers and powders. So, and then I'm also going to throw in my like miscellaneous drawer at the end. And yeah, I have one more part to film after this, and that is my eyeshadow palette declutter. But yeah, I love this process. I love doing this, and I can't wait to like in a few months like do this again, because I just feel like really just cutting it down to what I love is going to be what makes me happy. So yeah, once I finish all of these sections, I'm going to do a makeup collection video for you all, because I've been requested quite a few times to do that. So let's just go ahead and get started. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and start with primers, because that's what you start with when you put on makeup. So let's see here. I'm going to try to separate my primers out really quick, just in a little bit of a pile. Okay, so I've got my primers kind of up in front, so let's just go ahead and get started with a few that I know I'll be keeping. This is the No Problem Primer by Touch in Soul. I got this because Jeffree Star made a video about it, and he said it was Jeffree Star approved, so I had to get it, and I have to say I love this primer so much. So I definitely recommend this. It was like $18, and I got it from Sephora, and I definitely think that it is worth the praise that it gets from him. So I'll be keeping that one. I'm also going to be keeping my Becca Backlight Priming Filter. This is like so almost gone, and it makes me so sad. So as you can see, there's only like there's like a quarter of a bottle in here, and this is like $30 some, so that's pretty dang expensive. But I love this primer, and once I finish this up and then another one, which I'll go ahead and talk about now, this is, where is it? Oh, here it is. This is the Estee Edit Radiance Activator Treat Prep and Glow. This is almost the same product. This is discontinued now, but this is very similar to the Becca Backlight Priming Filter. So I'm going to finish this off, then finish this off, and then repurchase the Backlight Priming Filter. I might actually try the purple one. I'm not sure what it's called. I think it's called like First Light Priming Filter or something like that. Then we've got a couple drugstore ones. This is the e.l.f. Mineral Infused Face Primer, and then we have the Maybelline Baby Skin Instant Pore Eraser. I'm going to be keeping both of these. I think that this, I think I'm going to put this into a project pan that I'm going to be doing. It's going to be called the 12 Days of Pan, or the 12 Pans of Christmas. The 12 Pans of Christmas. It's not my idea. I'm doing it with a bunch of other YouTubers, so keep an eye out for those videos. But I think this is going to be one of the products that I put in there. But anyways, keeping both of these drugstore primers. They're both kind of like that silicone-based type of primer. Then we've got this Santee face primer. This is from the Shop Miss A website. I'm going to be decluttering this one just because I don't need another primer, and I don't love it. It's kind of just like a bland moisturizer is what it feels like, honestly. So I'm just going to pass that one on. I have a few of these Smashbox primers, which I'm going to be keeping. I have two of the original Photo Finish foundation primer, and then I have this purple one, which is the pore minimizing one. It's not actually purple. It's like a creamy kind of color, but I'm going to be keeping those three minis. Then we've got this Laura Mercier foundation primer. I'm going to be keeping this. I've only used it once, and everyone talks about how much they love this, so I definitely want to give that more of a try. I also have this sample of the Hangover RX Replenishing Face Primer from Too Faced. I have not tried this yet, and everyone absolutely loves this. I like love the packaging too, even on the full size. This one's cute too, but can't wait to try that. Then we've got this one from Temptu. This is like an airbrush something. This is the Base Smooth and Matte Primer. And I'm just going to go ahead and declutter this because I don't really understand this product, and I don't really care to try this. And yeah, I'm just going to pass that on. Then we've got, let's see, what should we do next? This is the Trust Fund Beauty Gimme Good face primer, and I have not tried this yet. It is still in the plastic packaging. If this would focus, you could see that. But yeah, this is not opened yet, but I do want to try it, so I'm going to be keeping that. I have two oh no, I don't. I have, yeah, here I do. Two Makeup Forever face primers. I have the Base Hydrate. Oh no, the hydrating primer and the smoothing primer. So I'm going to be keeping both of those. I'm also going to be keeping this MAC strobe cream, which I don't really know if this is a primer or not, but I have it in this drawer, so I'm going to keep it in here for now. I also have this Korres. This is the anti-aging primer, and I'm going to be keeping this because I've only used it once and I am very interested to keep trying it. I don't really remember what my thoughts were on this product, but yep, anti-aging primer. And then this is the Tarte Clean Slate Poreless 12-Hour Perfecting Primer, and I'm going to be keeping this one as well. I'm like a lover of primers, so if I don't get rid of a ton, that's why. Then I have the Benefit Professional. So I used to have a sample of this, and it was like a deluxe sample, but it was bigger than this. Like, I know it was bigger. This is tiny, but I'm going to be keeping this one because I love this primer, and I have never bought the full size because I've had so many of these miniature ones. Okay, we only have a few more. So here we have the Buxom. This is the Divine Goddess Luminizer, and I have this in here as a primer. I'm not really sure why. I think because I thought it was similar to the like Becca backlight priming filter, maybe. Yeah, it's kind of like a luminous like glow to the skin. Like you could just put that on top of bare skin. That's like so pretty. So I'm going to keep that. And then I'm also going to keep these two. This is the Cover FX Illuminating Primer Base. And then this is the Burberry Fresh Glow Luminous Fluid Base. So I'm going to be keeping both of those. So far I've only gotten rid of two primers, but I just don't know. This isn't a huge category for me, so I don't know how much stuff I'm actually going to get rid of. Moving on to face setting sprays. I've got 5 of them. These 3 are the Urban Decay All Nighter makeup setting spray. I'm going to be keeping all 3 of these. This one literally only has probably like 3 sprays left in it, so I'm going to keep that, and this one will be gone very soon. So then I'll just have this super mini size and then the regular mini size of the Urban Decay All Nighter. And then I'm also going to be keeping the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Water. This is again like a super deluxe size product, and I love this stuff. And then this one, I am ashamed to tell you how old this product is. Like, oh my gosh. This is the Evian Facial Spray, and I actually saw Nikki Tutorials using this like pretty recently, but I bought this when I was on a double date with my very first boyfriend. And let me tell you, my first boyfriend was when I was in 9th grade. I was a freshman in high school, and that was 2011. So that was 6 years ago. This is literally 6 years old. It was around this time of year too. So I'm going to be throwing this away. And actually, the funny thing is, the couple that we were on a double date with, the guy, he was my best friend for a long time, and I actually ended up dating him later on. But yeah, now I have my third and hopefully final boyfriend. But anyways, moving on. Now we are left with foundations and CC BB cream type products. So I'm just gonna go ahead and zoom in a little bit. So I've got the Maybelline Fit Me foundations. I have 3 shades, which I know sounds excessive, but I have the shades 112, 120, and 122, and I love this foundation. I use these 3 to mix and match to get my perfect shade no matter the time of year. And all 3 of these are relatively new, so I'm going to be keeping these 3. I'm also going to be keeping my 2 L'Oreal foundations. I have the Infallible Total Cover and the Infallible Pro Glow. These are both like not exactly my skin tone. I think they're both too light for me right now, but winter is coming, and they should match me pretty dang soon. So keeping both of those. I will be decluttering this Essence Soft Touch Mousse makeup. So I was in the store and I was like, yeah, that looks like a pretty good match. And then I opened it up and it's like so dark. Like, first of all, the consistency is like, oh, I hate it. But this is like the most bizarre product, and it's so dark and it makes me look so orange, and like, it like, it just looks so bad. So I'm going to be decluttering that for sure. Then we've got a couple of CoverGirl foundations. I'm going to be keeping both of these. This is the Clean Matte BB Cream, and this is the Ready Set Gorgeous foundation. The Ready Set Gorgeous is almost empty. I only have like probably 2 or 3 more applications left. So I'm going to use this up and then probably repurchase this in a shade that matches me. And then I'm going to be keeping this one. I love this BB cream. It's for oily skin, which is me. Then I've got a Stila foundation. This is the Illuminating Liquid foundation in the shade 50 Watts. This is a nice yellow base, so I use this to help balance out like pinkier gray toned foundations for me. I have a Tarte foundation that I'm going to be keeping. This is the Empowered Hybrid Gel Foundation in the shade Light Medium Honey. I love this. This is like so cool, and I love the packaging. Then we've got a few more products. So we just have a few more products. We have the Makeup Forever Ultra HD Foundation in the shade 173, which I know is like so dark for my skin tone, but I use this to mix in with my L'Oreal ones, and it like makes my skin match perfectly. So I'm going to be keeping that for sure. I'm also going to be keeping these two. This is the Tarte Guard tinted moisturizer in medium, and then the CC Plus from It Cosmetics also in medium. So I'm keeping both of those. I've not tried either of these, so I'm really excited to do that. I'm also going to be keeping this Bare Minerals powder foundation. This is the original foundation in the shade Light. I haven't used this yet. I'm pretty sure it's still sealed. Yep, still sealed, but can't wait to try that. Then we've got this Too Faced. This is the BB cream. This is the Air Buffed BB cream in the shade Cream Glow. And this again is like a bizarre consistency, similar to the Essence one. And I got this at Nordstrom Rack a long time ago. So I was like, that was when I was still in high school, which was at least 3 years ago. So I'm going to be decluttering that one. And then I've just got this Clinique Even Better makeup, and I'm going to be keeping this because I really want to use this up. I might be putting this into that project as well. It just depends on what, like, once I find out more information about the 12 pans of Christmas, I'll be able to like pick out my products better. But yep, this I will be keeping. This is in the shade 03 Ivory. So now I'm going to put everything back in the drawer that I'm going to be keeping. Okay, so this is the final drawer. I know it still looks like a absolute mess, but I did end up decluttering 5 products from this drawer, as you can see. So yeah, I'm really excited about that. Let's move on to my next drawer. Okay, so this is my concealer, color correcting powder drawer. So let's dump everything out and get started. Okay, so I'm going to start off with powders because those are the bulk of this drawer. So let's see, I've got the RCMA. This is the original no color powder. I'm going to be keeping this. I've only used this a handful of times, so definitely keeping that. I'm also keeping this Sephora Bright Set. This is the powder, the loose finishing powder in Banana. I don't know if this is discontinued or not, but I got it on sale for $7 on the Sephora website. So I'm going to be keeping that. I'm also keeping this e.l.f. HD or high definition powder in the shade Corrective Yellow. This is like a super neon yellow loose setting powder. So I'm going to keep that one too. I'm also going to be keeping this NYC Smooth Skin Loose Face Powder. This is just a big, like, drugstore one. This is in the shade Naturally Beige. So keeping that one. And I actually have one more that I'm going to go get really quick. This is the Coty Airspun Loose Face Powder in the shade Translucent Extra Coverage. I'm going to be keeping this 100% for sure. This is like my favorite like loose setting powder that I've tried so far. It is super fragrance and you get so much product. Like, this is huge. Like, I thought the e.l.f. one was big, but like, look at that. So definitely keeping this one. I love that so much. Okay, let's see here. I've got these City Color corrective powders. I have 4 of them. Where's the 4th one? What the? Where is it? Oh, here it is. So I have the yellow, the orange, the green, and the purple. And I'm going to be keeping all 4 of these. I think these are like a really cool product. Oh, here's another loose face powder. This is the Palladio Rice Powder in the shade Natural. I really like this one as well. This is one is like, I hate the packaging because it gets like so messy, but that's with any loose powder pretty much, but definitely keeping that. Okay, continuing on with color correctors, this is the Stila Set and Correct Baked Powder Trio, and this is like the color corrective version. So we've got like a peach, a green, and a like lavender kind of shade, and this is again like a grinder packaging, which I will be keeping. Oh geez. Okay, here are a few smaller loose powders. I'm going to be keeping these as well. This is the Laura Mercier Translucent Loose Setting Powder. This is the Tarte Smooth Operator Amazonian Clay Finishing Powder. And then this is the e.l.f. HD Under Eye Setting Powder. So I'm going to keep those 3. They're just so little and they don't take up much space. And I really do enjoy all of those. Then we've got these 2 powders. I think these are my last 2 powders. Oh wait, I have one more. So I have 3 more face powders. This is the Miss Sporty So Clear face powder. I really want to use this up. I bought this when I was in Poland. This is in transparent. It is not transparent. It definitely has like a rosy hue to it, but I want to keep this and use it up. This is the Bare Minerals Translucent Touch-Up Veil. This is a discontinued product, I believe, but I love this. I've used like 3 of the mini sizes. But yeah, definitely keeping this for personal use. I won't be using that in videos, obviously. And then this is the Clinique Super Powder in the shade 02 Matte Beige. If y'all know me, y'all know I use 10 Matte Medium, but they didn't have it last time I was there. And this is the shade my mom wears, so she was just like, just get it. It works for me. It should work for you, which it isn't the perfect color, but it's all right. It's a little too red toned for me, but I'm going to be keeping those. Okay. So here I have 2 more City Color correcting sticks, and I have a super orange shade and a purple shade, and I love this orange one. It's so great for under eye circles, but I'm going to be keeping both of those. I will be decluttering this e.l.f. HD Lifting Concealer. This is in the shade Balancing, and this is like a purpley one. I just don't need another purple one because I have this purple one. This is the Becca Backlight Targeted Color Corrector in Violet. I love this thing, and I love it way more than I love the e.l.f. one, so I'm going to be keeping the Becca one and decluttering the e.l.f. one. Wow, that's the first product that I'm decluttering. Here's the Dirty Works. This is a Bye Bye Dark Circles product. I loved the idea of this. So it's like this cute cube, first of all, and then you open it, and then on one side is a like, you know, more of a skin toned color for me, and then this is a like pinky, like really cool shade. Actually, I would like that for lipstick, but this just doesn't work for me, unfortunately. This brand is just like, I get suckered in at TJ Maxx and Marshalls when I see this brand because it's so affordable. And if you watch my skincare, body care, hair care declutter, you'll see that I decluttered all of my Dirty Works products because none of them have worked out for me so far. So decluttering that. I'm also, I'll just keep going with these. So this is the e.l.f. Cover Everything Concealer, and this is a liquid, or not a liquid, a cream yellow corrector. So I'm going to be keeping that one because that's my only cream yellow. And then this is the Weibo, I think is how you say that, 4-in-1 concealer palette. I got this when I was in Poland, and holy crap, this thing is amazing. I love this. It comes with a pinky shade, a green shade, and then 2 like more like neutral shades, and I love all 4 of them. So definitely keeping that. I'm also keeping this City Color Photo Chic Dark Spot Corrector. This is it. This is just the dark spot corrector, so definitely keeping that. It's like a nice light peach. Okay, moving on to concealers. So I've got these 2 potted ones. This is the Benefit Boing Concealer in the shade 02. I'm going to be keeping this and using it up. They now have new packaging, and I really want the new like set that comes in a pencil, like a little pencil case. I really want that. And then this is the Stila Stale Day Buff Concealer, which I will be keeping as well. Okay, now we're getting down to it. So we've got a few from City Color. These are the Photo Chic concealers in Fair and Beige. I got these from Five Below. That was when I was on this huge like cheap makeup kit. I just wanted all the makeup I could find for cheap, but I'm not in that mindset anymore, so I'm going to be decluttering both of these because neither of them are that great, and I have many more that I would prefer. Speaking of ones that I would prefer, here are my Kat Von D. Sorry if you can hear that car driving by. Sounds like a motorcycle. So I have these Kat Von D Lock-It Concealers. I have 3 shades. I have Light 18, Medium 24, and Light 16, and I will be keeping all 3 of these. I will also be keeping this... Wow, so many loud cars. I will also be keeping this Maybelline Master Conceal by Face Studio Concealer in the shade 30 Light / Medium. I love this concealer so much. I've used up a ton of it, as you can see. There's only like a lot of this space in here is air, but definitely keeping that. I'm also keeping, sorry about that, my camera cut me off, but as I was saying, I will be keeping the Bourjois Healthy Mix concealer, and I will also be keeping this Rimmel Matte Perfection one that I just got. I got it in 245 Light because I wanted one. I wanted a concealer that was much lighter than my skin tone, but this is like exactly my skin tone, but I still really enjoyed this concealer even though it wasn't the shade I was quite intending it on being. Then I've got these 2 stick, there's a hair. I've got these 2 like stick style concealers. I have the Clinista one and then the City Color Collection Treat and Go. This City Color one I'm getting rid of 100% for sure. Like, look at that. That's horrendous. This one, I kind of want to keep that. It's a little bit of a dark concealer, but I think I'm going to keep that one. Wow, I thought I was going to get rid of that, but no. I'm going to keep that one and declutter the Clinista one. Then we've got these 2 IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Under Eye concealers. I have the Illumination one and then the regular one. These are both in the shade Medium, and I will be keeping both of those. I'm also going to be keeping my Cowgirl Dirt Saddle Up concealer. This is in the shade Appaloosa. That's what it's in, the shade Appaloosa. Love this thing. I bought it with my own money after getting a free sample. I'm going to keep this mini Kat Von D Lock-It concealer in the shade M19 Cool. And then I will be decluttering this one. This is from the Body Shop. This was made in like 1998, I'm pretty sure. So this is so old, but my mom actually bought this. Like, I was born in 1997, so obviously I wasn't wearing this when I was 1 year old, but my mom bought this. It doesn't even have like the Body Shop like name in the logo, but this is from the old Body Shop. But yeah, I'm going to be decluttering that one for sure. And then I'm going to be keeping this Cella Ivory Lace Highlighter. This says it's a highlighter, but I use this to carve out brows or my lips if I use a super dark like matte lip color. So yeah, my brother just turned the blender on, so I'm sorry if you can hear that. But let's go ahead and put everything back into the drawer. Alright, so here is the finished product. I do have some extra space, and obviously this isn't the most like space efficient way of organizing these products, but this is what works for me. So yeah, now I will go ahead and film the last drawer, which is my miscellaneous drawer, which has a lot of samples and like random tools and stuff in there. So let's just get right into it. I forgot to show you that I am decluttering 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 products from this drawer. So that is a total of 11 products from these first 2 drawers. Here is my last drawer. This has a lot of samples, some eyelashes, some sponges, some random tools, and I don't even know, brushes and things in here. So let's just get started. So first things first, I'm going to organize all of this into like categories as best as I can. Alright, so this is a freaking mess. So first of all, I've got these little like things that come with palettes that tell you how to use them, and I don't know why I keep these. I have the Too Faced Sweet Peach Glow one. This is the semi-sweet chocolate bar. This is the original chocolate bar. And then this is the Tarte Swamp Queen one. I'm just going to throw all of these away because I don't need them. Okay, then we've got 2 more of the Wet n Wild Brulee eyeshadows. As you saw in my eyeshadow declutter, I had 5 of these opened. So I'm actually going to put these away for a giveaway because I love this eyeshadow, and these are obviously completely sealed. So I'm going to save those for a giveaway. Okay, now we have these makeup sponge things. So I'm gonna go ahead and take these out of the bag, and these are like kind of dirty, and they look a little bit funky. It looks like there's some like something spilled on here or something, so I'm just gonna toss all of those actually. This one on the other hand is completely new, so I'm gonna be keeping this set. I just like to keep these on hand just in case I need something like that. I've also got this daily makeup brush cleaner from Sephora that I'm gonna be keeping. This is a temporary hair color chalk thing in this pink shade that I'm going to keep. I think that's just kind of like a cool product to have. Then I've got some eyelash products. So these are all from Shop Miss A. These are some single lashes, and then 1 set of the Cara lashes. And I'm going to be keeping all 3 of these. So these are my lash glue products. I have the Ardell Lash Tight Adhesive right here. I'm going to be keeping this, and I'm just going to get rid of all of these little ones. I have a Wet n Wild one, another like mini Ardell one, and then these are all from Clean Color. This is like a dark one, but it's just like messy and just like not worth it. So I'm just going to toss all of those and then keep this 1 lash glue because I don't even wear fake lashes that often. I'd like to start doing so more, but not right now. Then we've got some of these like beauty blender type products. So these are some of like these little knockoff mini micro beauty blenders. I'm just gonna declutter those. And I'm gonna keep my 1 real one that I have. So I'm gonna keep that. I'm also gonna keep the Blotterazzi by Beauty Blender. It comes with a little brush cleanser. I got this in a Sephora Play box, I think. So I'm gonna keep that as well. And then this is the, I'm not sure how you say that, but this is a beauty sponge, and I'd like to give this a try, so I'm going to keep that as well. Now I've got a bunch of these samples that I'm just going to speed through for the sake of time. Okay, so this is the pile that I'm going to be keeping, and this is the pile that I'm going to be getting rid of. And then the last little section in this drawer are these kind of like Halloween-ish products. So I got these colorful lipsticks from Clean Color that I'm going to keep just for fun, along with these little rhinestones. And then I'm going to, what do? I'm going to keep both of these. Yep, I'm going to keep both of them now. Let's put everything back in the drawer. Okay, so this is the finished drawer, and yeah, that was my next section of this declutter. I hope you all enjoyed. Give this video a thumbs up if you want more declutter videos, and I will have all of the related videos linked in the description box. And yeah, I'll see you all in my next one. Bye!